So I've been asked to tell more about the fruit from the tree of knowledge that I had insight to. I didn't really have too much more insight than what I've already discussed. I discussed it has many sides. It has dark seeds. It has light blue skin, which glows like a jellyfish glows in water sometimes. So it's luminescent skin as well, especially around the edges, where there are differentiation between sides of the pods. There's an edge on each side, especially around there. It's particularly luminescent. I didn't really have any insight to its magical properties. I only had insight to the fact that the seed itself could fall into the earth as it ripened. This made me bloom up an idea about ideology, and it could have led to discussion about if this the fruit from the tree of wisdom falls to the earth, is one able to eat it? That could be a question some people could have asked long ago, because they're not supposed to pick from the fruit from the tree of wisdom in order to consume it. But one could try to theologize. If the fruit fell to the earth, would they be allowed to eat it? Would they assent themselves to eat it because it's no longer on the tree itself? So that's something I bloomed up with that could have led to some sort of philosophical discussion or theological discussion. But I didn't actually come up with a riddle to exemplify this. So as far as the seed itself goes, I didn't get any insight into any magical properties. Only it had very dark seeds in comparison to its light blue skin. This could be an example of God's genetics, if God did make the tree. God himself was supposed to be a large being with large muscles, white hair, and really light blue eyes. And so with the dark seeds in the pod, it might exemplify that God can only make dark-eyed creatures or creatures with dark eyes, brown hair, and maybe brown skin. But particularly with the eyes are the insight to the soul, particularly dark eyes, like black or brown. This can be seen with what falls from the sky. As everyone knows, God is essentially seen amongst the clouds. He is considered a God who lives in the clouds. So when you see things like frogs or fish fall from the sky, you pick one up and you see that they have very dark eyes. And this might be an example of God's genetics. You never know, God could have made these creatures from the vapors in the clouds, and they could have fallen to the earth as his newborn children. A harsh punishment in itself. As everyone knows, dark-eyed people usually have great insight. They usually have good levels of wisdom, inner knowledge. They're quite intelligent. And they even have a good level of psychic development or psychic gift. And this could be because that their sort of genetics are from God himself. Despite the fact that God is blue-eyed, his genetics may well form predominantly dark-eyed beings, unlike he himself who is blue-eyed. So that's all I can really say about these sort of seeds and the fruit itself. I don't have any other insights as to its magical properties or what would happen if a person picked one of these items from the tree and ate it. So that's really all I can say about it at this moment, as I had no other further insights.